Hello and warm welcome to Thursday's Lunchtime Live. The main news today is that police in Leeds say the body of a man has been discovered and it's being treated as a suspicious death. More in a minute. Also in today's programme, when knights were bold, a taste of days of yore as North prepares to meet South in medieval battle. Dance fever. We look at the last-minute preparations for next week's National Festival of Youth Dance at Wakefield. Signing up, breaking up, the Bradford group who've done both. A real one, Sir Harold Wilson, who said a week is a long time in politics, and that's obviously the case in the world of pop as well, because last month we invited the Bradford group Skeletal Family into these studios after hearing they'd been signed up on the Chrysalis label and that they'd just brought out a new single called Just a Minute. Well, it proved to be, unfortunately, a rather appropriate title, because now has come news that the group has split up. In a minute, we'll be finding out what the future holds, but first, here is one of the last recorded performances by the group before they split. Just a Minute. Well, joining us in the studio is lead singer Katrina Phillips. Katrina, obviously, why did the band split up no sooner it had formed?
Because I looked so fed up on that, they thought there was no hope. No, it's just a natural devolution because the single didn't do very well. It shot into the charts at 140 and then went straight back out again.
Oh,
so
dear.
really, we felt we were flogging a dead horse. So everyone's sort of split into two camps and they're doing a separate thing. No bad feeling.
So how does that work with the record company? Because you haven't fallen out, in a sense, the two halves of the band, have you? But who gets the contract? I mean, in a sense.
I've no idea. I haven't actually spoken to the record company about it yet. But they probably only found out yesterday, same as you did,
right,
that it actually split.
Do you feel dispirited, though? Because you have been singing for quite a while, and this was, I suppose, a big break for you.
Well, I've done so many things lately that I feel I'm learning from everything. You know, everybody learns all the time. I mean, I've only just started to learn how to sing with a band as a front person, you know, doing this, because I was doing the colour field before, and that was backing vocals. So you just learn from everything, you know. So with me, it's like a fresh start and a new project to do, you know.
One thing you are learning to do, which fascinates me, is that you're actually working as a girl singing telegrams, aren't you, at the moment? That must be quite a taxing job.
No, it's not really, not once you get into it. I remember being scared to death on my first one, but after that you get into it, you know. I've just actually had to rush here after having done a singing telegram, got driven here and that, and with all the gear on underneath, and I've got to rush back and do another one.
Oh, great. Have you ever had a singing telegram?
Well, no, I'm just wondering, what's the gear? What's the gear that you wear for these singing telegrams?
Don't ask her.
I'm not taking it off because I took my bottom half off now because it's uncomfortable. A basque, you know, like an all-in-one thing.
I can imagine.
With all the see-through bits are covered in. We don't do naughty boobograms or anything like this.
Yes.
We're proper singing telegrams. We're all singers and actors that do it. And then you wear fishnet tights, stockings on top, and then whatever costume on top of that you're wearing.
You obviously don't mind appearing in front of an audience, but when you're singing, but how does it feel when you walk into a place and suddenly you're surrounded by complete strangers, apart from the one person who's in on the joke, and then you have to start taking your clothes off?
Performing.
Things like performing.
You just don't think about it, really. I probably think about it more now. When I first started doing it, I just saw it as a job, and then later on, I sort of thought, God, I'm taking my clothes off. You know, it didn't dawn on me. I just saw it as a job, like that man on his horse.
But the real business
in the armour is just a job.
Presumably, though, you would much rather be a singer of the mould that we saw first with the group.
Definitely, yeah, but needs must when the devil drives, you know. You've got to
right,
earn
well, good luck to you. Thanks for
very
coming to see us.
Thank you.
Because now it's time to get up to date with the latest regional headlines from Erica.
Police in